Today's video is gonna get really thoughtful and deep. Yeah, just keep watching. What's up, BEATNIKERS? Welcome back to my channel once again. If you're new here, consider subscribing because I feel that my goal is to bring in the most delicious thinking and enhance your intellectual escape velocity. Let's start today's day. Before I started filming this video, you know that feeling sometimes when you're like, there's so many things going on and you know exactly what you want to say, but you're trying to gather your thoughts. That's where I am right now. I'm going to be talking about impact, politics, India's politics specifically, and Sri Ravi Shankar. About like a couple of weeks back, or I think 3 weeks back, Sri Ravi Shankar was here in Berlin. By the end of this video, you will see that I met him personally. I had a privilege to take his blessing, thanks to Deepak, who made it happen. But after that event, I started deeply thinking about his work, his impact in the society, and the work what he has done for all his life. He has dedicated his life for the well-being of humans, irrespective of where they come from. I'm trying to narrow down this talk as much as I can possibly. So I feel that our generation which we are living in right now, everybody want to create an impact and difference, and everybody want to live a very meaningful life before they leave this earth, right? The only difference is some are delusional, some are trying to do that and not able to do that. Some are complaining about the existing system which we are living in. This was a thought which came to my mind after meeting him and looking at his life so closely. When I went to that event, what I saw was room completely filled with foreigners. There were barely Indians in that event where Sri was taking his session, the yoga session, meditation session. This is what I'm here to talk to you guys about. He's the brand ambassador of peace, but at the same time he's also an ambassador of India. Irrespective of which country he goes, he represents India. Looking at him inspired me so much that that's the kind of ambassador I want to be, that spreads positivity, harmony, peace all over the world, and in return asks nothing. Now let me also tell you something. Whatever I'm gonna say here, I'm saying this with a lot of responsibility. I totally understand people who are watching me. They're young, you guys want to become someone. Probably you watch my videos because you want to come to Germany or study abroad. Now here's the point what I wanted to make. I feel this is what the power of India is. India has a soft power to be able to go ahead and talk about our culture, heritage, the richness which we bring along when we go abroad. If you heard this term soft power for the first time, this was coined by Mr. Joseph, is actually an American political scientist, and he came up with this word. To gain this soft power, any country would need three main resources, actually divided into three main resources. So the first one is its country's culture, second one is political values, third one is foreign policies. I'm going to come back to these 3 points, but before I go any further from here on, just want to quickly take this moment and talk about something super important. Do not be that guy. As soon as you leave the country, you start bitching about it once you're here. If you don't like something, you have all right, of course you have a democracy to criticize the flaws, not the country. If you don't like the way things are done, criticize that, but do not criticize India. On a very serious note, I feel like a lot of people are not even well educated or their relevance when it comes to be able to talk on certain topics. They have not even seen a sun on the other side. Like literally, they have no idea how policies are run, how does politics work, anything right now which is going on in India which you don't like. Have a proper education of it before you even open your mouth to bark. Yes, I hate such people, and I hate people who shit on India. I hate that. If you don't like something, don't bark sitting outside the country. Go and change that. And now if you're thinking that what credibility do you have, that is me, I want you guys to go and check this playlist and you will see people whom I've met and I've had a privilege to talk about India, where I come from, very graciously. Yes, I do agree that there's a lot of things which we need to improve on, but I look that as an opportunity. I never look that as a problem. No country in the world is perfect, and every country has a limitation. After I've traveled so much, I can definitely tell you. When I was talking to Prince of Romania, he was so amazing and he was so happy to be able to talk about India and how he lived in Jaipur for 1 year. One more instance, when I was in Iceland, I spoke to Education Minister of India. She traveled from north till the deepest south of India for like straight 8-9 months. People love India. People love its culture. That's what I'm trying to say. Mahatma Gandhi said it right actually. We all have heard this in our school times and growing up times that be the change that you want to see in this world, and it should start from you first. Tomorrow when you fly out, think of how can you contribute back where you come from. Think of how can we improve our lives so that you don't have to fly outside, leave your families and stay elsewhere. Now talking about those three resources what I just spoke to you guys about, culturally, how can you contribute when you travel abroad? You can participate into international festivals when you travel wherever you go, especially in Germany. There's a lot of events which take place where you can go and individually do whatever contribution you can do when it comes to culture. Now the rest too, you do not really have a control over it, which is the foreign policies and political values. But to give you an example of foreign policies, France is an ideal example for Indian students especially. When you go to France, if you want to go and study there, France allows you to have a 1 year of stay back option irrespective of where you come from in the world when you go and study there. India is the only country which has 2 years of stay back option. It is clearly written on their website. This is all happening because of policies made on a higher delegation level. India is a country where you have personalities like His Holiness Sri Ravi Shankar, Mahatma Gandhi, Mother Teresa, APJ Abdul Kalam. All these are inspiration for youngsters like us because we are tomorrow's generation, and the only thing which we all can do is learn from these people and take this legacy forward so that we make this world a better place. That's what I want to tell you guys. I'm so much inspired. Just want to appeal you guys that let's come together. If you're in Germany, let's try to connect and see how can we make things better for others, people who are going to come in future, or how can sitting here, how can we give back? How can we improve things what it is right? It is my honor and privilege to go and meet His Holiness Sri Ravi Shankar. He's here in the town. I'm looking forward to have a one-on-one conversation with him.
Missing someone with all your heart. Missing someone with heart. How much you miss it, and you deserve. From the start, and you did it right from the start. Missing someone.
Wow. Feels different. I've never met anyone like this. As soon as I went to His Holiness Sri Ravi Shankar, let's call him Gurudev because everyone calls him Gurudev. I don't know if I can translate this through videos to you guys, but there is some energy there. There is some energy which makes me feel so positive right now. We just had a quick conversation. There were a lot of people waiting there. I had a talk about the project and then what we're going to do ahead. Here in the auditorium today, there was meditation session. He's been traveling the world. He's a global leader. All of us know that, and there's so much to learn. If you guys watch me, you know that how important for me mental health is. I often talk about that. Once here, everything is fine, things are going to be automatically good. I experienced that today.